Hello guys, welcome back to another video inside of on the Lego channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at every single ARGUS Filch minifigure ever made. See, all three of them are right here. And also we're going to be looking at every Mrs. Norris ever made, since it goes along with the character, and all the Miss Norrises have appeared in the same sets as ARGUS Filch. So, we're going to be taking a look at each of them in this video and comparing them from the earliest one to the newest one, and then at the end I'll give you my thoughts on which one is the best figure. So let's start by going with the 2011 ARGUS Filch, which happens to be the first one ever made. Alright, so here is the first ARGUS Filch. Let me just move the camera over a bit. So, this is the first one ever made. He came in the 2011 Hogwarts Castle. He's worth about $7 today, and the Hogwarts Castle set was set for $842. So yeah. He comes with, so he has this longer hair, and you'll see this is quite different from other figures. I think it's the same hair Lucius Malfoy had, and we do have this face with like a little angry expression, a bunch of stubble, and some furry eyebrows, and like an angry position. And his torso, we have like an open jacket, gray jacket, with a brown, grayish brown undershirt, and then like a white undershirt with a tie, which is pretty good, nice printing. Unfortunately, though, this one does not have back printing. I mean, it was pretty rare in 2011 for figures like this to get back printing. But yeah, then we have actually some leg printing, which is pretty nice. He has a belt. As you can see, there's like a little belt, and there's some keys, because he's the one that like locks Hogwarts and stuff. He does come with a lantern, and this one is not the new molded lantern that they made especially for Harry Potter, but it is like, I don't know what this piece is, like a hose piece, I guess, with a transparent yellow brick. And this Filch did come with a Mrs. Norris, but this was, I believe this cat mold was used in other places as well, but it does match Miss Norris well, as I believe she might be an orangish cat, but we did get a more accurate version, which we'll look at later. So yeah, it's just a regular cat mold, but it's great that she comes with him. So yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Our next Mr. Filch is from 2018. He is from the Hogwarts Whomping Willow set, which is set 75953. I'll put a picture up of it. I'm gonna also put a picture up for the last one too. $5 is his price today. Considering he's pretty new, that's pretty justifiable. But this hair instead is a new mold, which has some gray, shaggier hair on the sides and a little bald part at the top, which is more accurate to the film, and I think in the book, I'm not sure. And we have a double-sided face this time. We have some furry gray eyebrows and like an angry position, and he has like teeth showing on this side, and then when you turn it around, it's like starting to get ticked off or whatever. And the torso is similar to the last one, but it's a little bit more detailed, so we still have that gray trench coat and the undershirt, which I think is a bit more greenish now that I look at it, and the same white undershirt with tie, but now the shirt kind of goes onto the bottom of the legs, as you can see by printing. And this side's a bit bigger, and then there's still the belt too, and you can see the keys are there as well. So it's pretty similar to the last figure that we looked at, but the hair and face are new, and I believe they are better. And we are going, and then he does include a lantern with the same yellow translucent piece. And this version is the only Mr. Filch did not come with Mrs. Norris in the same set. So yeah, we're going to move on to the next and final Mr. Filch. So the final Mr. Filch is going to be from 2022, the year I'm recording this, and he is from Dumbledore's office at 76402, and he was worth about $4. So he has the same hair mold as the last Filch. And this time he actually has like a smile face, and then a more angry, ticked off face, which is basically, if I pull the other guy up, similar, but the eyes are more like, I guess, wider. And this time, however, unlike the other two, he has a brown coat or night clothes. I think it's supposed to be him in his night clothes or whatever, but we have like a brown trench coat which kind of goes down the way, and then we have a darker brown undershirt with like a belt, and then there's like a light blue scarf, and then there's some grayish, I guess, underpants thing, I don't know. And he does have brown legs. There's a bit of printing on the back. And he does come with a lantern. It's the same as the last one. And we also get a new Mrs. Norris. And this Mrs. Norris is more accurate to the film, as this is like a dark, it's like a dark tan color. And she does have red eyes, which I think in the film she has red eyes. And is using the new cat mold, but the colors and stuff are made to look like Miss Norris. So yeah, that is all the characters. So let's go wrap it up, and I'll give my final thoughts. Alright, so all in all these Filches are pretty detailed. I mean, all the printing on this one was pretty nice. Mrs. Norris was okay, but I think the best Mrs. Norris is obviously the newer one, as it's more accurate. But I think my favorite Filch is actually the 2018 one, this middle one right here. I do like the gray trench coat version better, but I like the face prints on this one. So they're all pretty evenly split, but this one I think is the best Filch out of all of them. So yeah, it's gonna wrap it up. Make sure to like and subscribe. Join my Discord server, which I will put in the pinned comment. And we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.